The last year has been turbulent. I feel like that's a good word to describe it because it's been very up and down. It's been very, I'd say, like you can't predict what was going to happen.
Ainsley found the initial lockdown last March difficult. Working alone at the kitchen island got stale quickly. Heading back into the public sphere was equally unnerving.
Yeah, I remember going shopping for the first time once everything was really opening up, and I felt like my heart was fluttering a little faster than usual, and I was like freaking out that like these clothes have been touched by other people and that like I'm really close to strangers, and it was really surreal experience. And
when she returned to in-class learning in the fall, she got an unexpected boost.
One thing I will say is entering into the classroom after the lockdown and seeing teenagers was like, it was amazing to see my peers, to see people sitting at their desks. Even though I can't go over and say hi to them, it was just like being around them and laughing with them it gave me a whole boost of serotonin that I was needing the whole time.
What has been hardest for her?
At first, I would have told you isolation, because as a person that's very people-orientated, very social, I had a really hard time not being able to see my people. But now I would say being robbed of experiences that I would have had like if life was normal. Having the whole grade 12 year without any special events, any yearbook pictures to be captured, without any memories, it's been really, really sad. Tears have been cried. She's a beaut. I love her. My expectations are, oh, it's gonna be done by now, and then it's not, and it's like, or I'm gonna have a prom, when in reality it's not gonna happen. You know, like I do have a prom dress upstairs, but am I gonna wear it to prom? Most likely not.
Ainsley's been journaling throughout the year, which has helped her process some of her raw emotions.
And even journal entries from like a few months ago, I read back and I'm like, wow, I've either improved in that, or I have such a different view on that situation now, or I've grown so much through that journal entry that I just wrote and let my feelings flow. And so I think I've done a lot of self-growth during COVID, a lot of reflection, a lot of deep dive into my brain because there's a lot of time to think. So yeah, self-growth and self-reflection is something I've learned through COVID.
Looking to the future, she plans to study Indigenous social work at Laurentian University. She's hoping by September, COVID-19 will not have as big of an impact on her university experience.
Yeah, I want to go and speak to my new university friends in their dorm room without getting a $500 fine. Like, I'm not even at that stage yet, but I just can envision myself getting excited to get out of my dorm room because I've heard all these horror stories of dorm rooms feeling like jail cells. So yeah, moving on to this next stage in my life is both really sad and scary because it's nothing like I envisioned, and I'm already going through the grieving process of my grade 12 year, and just looking forward to university is kind of a 50-50 situation because I'm so excited for this new chapter and I'm studying something that my whole heart is in, but it's just not the experience that I've dreamt up in my brain.